by Easter. So, our packing sheds will start running on the 12th, and they'll be shipping out.
The advisory panel met with Commissioner Gary Black a couple weeks ago. We did move it to April the 12th. You may see a few sweet onions out of Georgia coming out of the industry or out of the region a few days earlier than that, just from this weather. But I think primarily we got together as a group and just decided, for best quality peak harvest and, for the industry to go to market. We felt like April 12th, give or take a few days right there, would be the optimum time.
We don't really have a lot of days there to get them out, being at the opening date's April the 12th, but we'll do the best we can and get as many out there as we can.
This year, the way it's looking is we're going to be pulling everything out of the ground by the 6th and 8th, and we'll have over 600 acres by the end of the month, already plowed and drying, and we'll be ready to go. We'll be shipping Georgia sweets for the first week, and then transitions will be ready on the 12th.
Well, this year we haven't had nearly the cold weather that we normally have. We've had exceptionally warm weather, so our sweeties, our little babies, are growing fast.
It's been a very mild winter. In South Georgia, we've hardly had any kind of weather conditions really at all. So we're way ahead of schedule. The crop's ahead of itself. We had azalea blooming in late February in South Georgia, which is just unheard of.
The onions is ahead of themselves. We didn't have no winter, and they come on and they look real good, and they're sizing up, and we just hadn't had a winter.
I think there's going to be plenty of supply. It's been the prettiest crop. I can't even remember since when. We've had the best looking crop.
The earlier varieties, the first varieties, and the mid-season varieties are sizing very well. There's in the back of our minds a very small concern that if it continues to be hot, continues to get above average temperatures, some of the later season varieties may or may not size as well. It's just too far out to tell right now.
We had a few onions to wash up on the hillsides and things like this, but overall our stands is actually better than they were last year. You're going to lose some of that every year to weather and rain, and you get 8 inches of rain on a freshly planted onion crop, you're going to lose some.
I think the whole industry is excited to get started. If we're able to continue and finish out this growing season and produce a high-quality crop, this will be a couple of years in a row. We've really put forward a good effort out of the Vidalia industry, and we look forward to continuing.
Vidalia season has become such a, even when I was a consumer, from a different commodity, I would look forward to Vidalia season. And, sweet onion in general is, much more tastier, flavorful, multiple purposes you can use it for. So at the end of the day, love it.